Let me let you hear something from NBC. Ron Allen talking about the climate, the Paris Agreement, and I want everybody to hear how he framed it on NBC.
Now, as a practical matter, it's very interesting that this is happening on a day when there's a hurricane bearing down on the United States and in the Caribbean, because these severe storms, beach erosion, intense weather episodes that we've had are perhaps the most practical example of what the president is talking about as the threat that the planet faces. And this is what this whole climate agreement signed by 190 nations and now ratified by about 60 or so is designed to stop.
Right. This climate agreement is going to stop hurricanes. So weigh in on that, and weigh in on the fact, Joe, that it's been 11 years, 4,000 days since a hurricane has hit us, has come on land here in the United States.
Well, a major hurricane. So, and that's by the Saffir-Simpson scale. I happen to think Sandy, Gustav, and Ike. On my scale, I have what we call a power and impact scale.
We're talking about Wilma, though, in 05 was the last major one.
Yeah, the last Saffir-Simpson one. But there's different ways of measuring the overall power of a hurricane.
Right.
Something might be focused right at the center. Well, look, that being said, we want to quibble over that. Last 10 years, nothing has happened. You know what? I've sort of just run out of even entertaining thoughts of addressing such statements, because you see, there's no way a whole group of people who have this thought process can possibly be made to look at another side of the argument. For instance, what Ron said, if he's right, and I've looked at this, if he's right, I want to be right, so I would come to his side. So I look at everything that those guys say, every single thing, because as you know, you fall on your weakness. So you want to make sure that you're always looking at what your opponent has, so to speak, or what the climate's done and everything else. But there's no possible way, no matter what you show these people. This guy Whitehouse in Rhode Island, the senator up there, he says things that are so out of whack. I cannot believe he's not just thrown out of office by his voters. You know, the state of Rhode Island has been hit by more major hurricanes in this area of Florida that's being hit. They've been hit by 4 major hurricanes, including one in 38 that drove 13 feet of water into Providence, had wind gusts to 186 at Blue Hill. My point is that these people say this stuff. They have no idea what happened before, and then, it just goes on.